Welcome, everybody, to the Onward. Welcome, everybody, to the Breachers VRML Preseason debut. My name's Nightfire with 2 E's and Old Habits Die Hard. We are here for my first cast, my first foray into the competitive space, and I think a couple of people's first forays into the competitive space. Echoholics, a face and team name brand familiar to the VRML side of things, a team that has been playing in the VRML with Echo Arena. Happy to see them here playing in Breachers. Big shout out to Smooth Riding for being a big help at the LAN, that VRML Con that just happened last weekend. We really appreciate their support. Echoholics, a great organization. Do recommend checking them out. And Flawless, another team that they'll be going up against this afternoon. Frankly, I don't have any information about these teams that I can outline to you or provide you with more details because we are in the preseason, the very start of the saga for VRML into Breachers. This is my first cast, not my first time at cams. I've been practicing a little bit, but regardless, the first time behind the wheel of the full new package that you're seeing here. Big shout out to Offbeat for bringing us this. And we do have teams ready to go. Going to go ahead and give them the ready, and we should be jumping into our first round of map 1. This first map will be on Hideout to kick things off. We'll then be headed to Factory and Skyscraper to round out the series. 3 maps played. The winner, the team that takes the best out of those 3 maps. And we're going right into the action for round number 1. In yellow, we have the Echoholics. In blue, we have Flawless. Go ahead and see what the setup phase is looking like. Coming in from Flawless, where they're going to be looking to attack, obviously right out of spawn, not looking to shift too much outside of this initial approach. And if anything, having a AFK Felty. They're trying to wait until the 5th can come back in, and as he puts the headset on, they're all here. The whole team is ready, celebrating. Well, they're seemingly sorted. Let's go on board the rest of Echoholics as they set up. Sir Spoon roaming the top floor, positioning a couple of, or at least tossing a couple of items around, showing off the intricacies of the game of Breachers, a fantastic new shooter that's just come out, and already we have a bit of a breach coming through, and a battle opening up as Sir Spoon's trying to hold off the full force of Cosmic Idiot, Flighty, Mr. Cornflakes, everyone coming in there for the first kill. Bays challenging from the bottom floor, does get picked off, a nice scoop up there from Cosmic Idiot. Flashes and utility coming in, and so far Flaws is looking good here on this initial entry, scooping up 2 on their spread out approach. Quick detonation will open up that bottom floor entry where they can push in to B. We do have Bracara tucked in and holding things down, but how long will they last as the rest of this team does position for the entryway down into this objective. Slight damage dealt to that Flawless squad as they did try to break through both Bay and Sir Spoon. And we'll go on board Sneck as they scoop up Echoholics' first kill of round 1. A few more players approaching in just to the left there of Bracara. Smooth Riding seemingly going to be pushing in, finds 1 kill. A nice refrag getting scooped up there. Quickly tagged, and Cosmic Idiot. Well done to find that. Again, very quick refrag. You can see a little denial of vision there from the wall built up here, and it does look like we are going to get a breach. Our first breach of VRML through the walls, Cosmic Idiot and Flighty, but they are not going to utilize that initial breach. Instead, Flighty is going to redirect, potentially, this defense. As they try to push in, Bracara finds a nice scooped up kill. They're going to hold things down. It's going to be simply Flight alone in a 1v2. Echoholics looking to pick up their first round. Oh, I do see no audio coming through. Okay, well, we'll have to sort that. That's why we do the test broadcast, but we'll try and get that fixed here in a second. Do apologize for that. Let's see what the solution could be. A nice little Macarena from Flawless Flighty as they do take that double kill to lock in their round. Okay, yeah, I am seeing. Okay, hold on. Bear with us as we sort out the technical difficulties of things. Do apologize here. Very odd. Ah, clear reasoning why here. All right. We should have game audio now as we get back into it for round 2. Appreciate you bearing with us on the technical difficulty side of things, but we are all sorted. We're back into it. Hold on. I'm still sorting technical elements here, but I think we're good now. All right, perfect. The beauties of an opening here. And it does look like we are going to get the initial entry point coming in from Echoholics on this top floor. Foam deploy. They're going to breach full in. Bracara is positioned on this floor, ready and waiting for the entry down. They also have a slow just underneath that drop down. So it's not going to be an easy entry point here. Getting pinged as well, but the roof held down by Echoholics. 2.5 minutes on the clock. Rounds not terribly long, unlike Onward or other shooters you may be familiar with. More like Pavlov than anything. Looks like we are going to break through at least one entry point. Still no one here to ultimately defend Cornflake's entry. Bracara still holding things down on the defensive end, and it really is just Flawless waiting for the entry down. Excuse me, Echoholics waiting for the entry down. They put up one successful entry earlier, and ooh, was that a pick? Sir Spoon gets scooped up. Cosmic Idiot is starting to push their way through. Utility coming out. And as they clear this space out, Flighty drops in. The full team is here, ready to push in towards A. Flawless looking for a more coordinated breach here as a team, although again another distracted entry point. They're going to push into round B. That's a nice pickup by Bracara. Mr. Cornflakes could be up next as they try and swing around. Bay actually finds one on the backside. Flighty also scoops up a kill. More shots, this time coming in from Cornflakes. They do find Bracara on objective. It's up to just Bay and Sneck. As Bay finds one, and Cornflakes trying to swing the corner wide down onto B. Or excuse me, A. A nice hold down here from Bay, just tucked into the objective. And they don't know where they are because that ping is coming in around the corner, so they're clearly not very familiar with where Bay's position is, and Bay's going to look for another one. Flighty's alone on defense as they try to push into B this time. A unsuccessful on the entry. Yeah, they have to go B. Time is running out as well. 45 seconds on the clock, and there's the fight. The shots come into the head. They do miss. Quick reload. And the heal. I'll tuck back in. A quick sweep around. And just blind firing into the corners. Unsure of where Sneck is. As Sneck tucks in, they know they just have to buy time. Flighty has to push. The time continues to tick down. Sneck again staying tucked into the corner. Flighty going to swing wide. Still hasn't pushed all the way in. The defuse is going to come out here. Sneck is not going to push this while that EMP gets planted. They're going to try and drop back, and Sneck doesn't catch the retreat. They're going to push out here, and there's a nice shot from Flighty to find the kill. Bay alone finds the back. There's the shots finishing off Flighty, and it's going to be a round into Echoholics. Blackout there. Oh, and then it takes me back here. Okay, well, that's fine. Bye phase here as we get ready to go into our next round. We can actually use a lot of the fancy new assets that we have to still keep me around on screen while we wait for our next round. And we got on board currently Flighty, and the Flawless offense, is currently they're not flawless. They opened up 1-0, but a quick defense from Echoholics has come through. My hair has gotten so long that I have the do-rag on. I've had no time to go get a haircut. So do bear with me there. Maybe we could take it off. I don't want to risk the hair in the eyes. We got to keep our vision focused on this next round. 8 seconds to the entry, and Flight is going to push in while we have two entering in from that second floor. Obviously, most of the defense stacked up on the bottom floor where the objective is, B and A. And Flight is prepped for entry, but it's all about the timing with their team. I also want to get into a little bit of cover before they detonate. They may be completely locating, yeah. There is that C4 detonation, a bit of a breach to disrupt. Cosmic Idiot and Tired Tongue are up on the second floor. We're going to have to watch Cornflakes as well as they push in. Sir Spoon looking to defend from this third floor. Could drop down and be attacking soon enough. We've also already had a kill on the bottom floor come through. As Flighty here looks for shots. Does find one onto Sir Spoon through the window. A nice rotation around to pick up that second kill for Flawless. More foam coming in here. This not going to be a fake out on the entry here. No drones coming through, and Flighty dropping in on the other side. Again, they've already breached this point. They're going to be looking to time things up with the rest of this team as they also make their way into A. All the way through. Where is Smooth? There they are with one headshot, retaking A. SMG in play. There's another, a double. Nice one, too. A quick heal. They're going to stay in the fight. They can't fend off the rest of this offense. It's going to be down to Sneck to retake A. They know there's 2 left. At least they should with the comms coming in from Smooth throughout that fight. With the EMP down. They have to push in. There's a beautiful angle. Picked up by Cosmic. They do take a couple of shots. Tire goes down, but their teammate finds the kill. Cosmic will pick up another one for Flawless. A minute buy phase. Give you an idea of what they're picking up. You can also obviously see all that information represented on screen. The beauty of the Triangle Factory team and how much focus and effort they put into making a very clean broadcasting tool, so we do appreciate them. Also obviously appreciate their support as a dev team with bringing VRML to Breachers. Without them it would not be possible, so we really appreciate them, and we're really looking forward to the preseason and Season 1. Going to be a very popular league, if there's any indicator with these early teams, and so definitely looking forward to seeing a little bit more, well, I guess just this preseason develop. You know, right now, again, surprisingly how close these matches are, because both of these teams have not played in regular. I mean, this is the first game of the VRML season here. Into it we go. As that first door does get chipped away. Sir Spoon and Smooth riding, holding top floor. Risky, as there's several windows that can't be broken through here. Already Smooth is pinging one. Ooh, and there's Smooth taking some damage. Does find one connection on the Cosmic Idiot down the stairs. Spoon still on the back here. Oh, and we have a bot. Sarah, looks like maybe a disconnect coming through on Echoholics' side. Oh, and a nice quick kill. A great angle from Cornflakes. Oh, his Tire takes shots, and Cornflakes gonna look for the shot, the frag up onto that third story. I think it takes me to... Oh, and Cornflakes just went down there. Maybe their ankle's getting chipped up. Great pick up from Flight. Looking for the double. Can't find it. Good refrag from Sir Spoon. Pings are coming in for Felty, so they're going to try and work off this, and the stealth drop down with the silenced SMG comes into play. A good slowdown coming in, and Sneck finds a great frag. Very nice pickup there. Sneck and Bay both surviving along with Sir Spoon to put up a solid Echoholics defense. Does look like we have the reconnect coming in. Victoria Ashton connected in for Echoholics. And that's impressive, winning that round with a bot on the team. Pretty good job. I'll have to work on getting replays because that's where they will be featured right here. So that'll be my next task as we slowly get used to the new package and the beauties of Breachers. Appreciate you tuning in if you are watching on YouTube or X Stadium. Do appreciate your support as our primary platforms to deliver you Breachers content. We're really looking forward to growing these spaces. Smooth trying to deploy a audio sensor here, trying to put it in a stealthy position. Doesn't have one in particular in mind outside of tossing it into the bush. Already a breach doorway. Bay has an angle. Is going to find the first headshot on the Cosmic Idiot. Smooth also here watching for this entry. Oh, and there's going to be another kill from Bay. Fending off this entry point. Cornflakes Melty still outside. And unsure where this defense is hitting them from. Bay's angle has been so good over the top of this van through this double door. Oh, and Felty tries to find the flank, but quickly alerted with the audio cue from Destruction there. Puts it all on to Flighty alone. And a 1v5, definitely a solid defensive round here from Echo. Quick, too, especially on defense. They almost took the fight. I mean, there's Victoria actually pushing Flighty outside, but they really did take the fight to Flawless here. Again, still pushing outside. Not afraid to give away their position. Smooth's going to find that kill. That is Echoholics taking another round. Fix that little bit of a hiccup that we're having there. Again, the preseason, all about learning, adjusting, figuring the systems out. Appreciate you bearing with us. It looks like my highlight, not sure when that happened. But, okay. We'll see if we can get a highlight reel working as we get back into it. On board Flighty. In 4 seconds, they'll be breaching through this third floor tire, also through the window. There is the coordinated entry. Swinging in, getting up over the top, clearing out this full floor, and a nice little push in. Smooth does shut down the bottom floor entry. Already pushing in, down into this B objective. A smoke coming in, and shots at the ankles. Chipping away at Flighty. Sir Spoon takes a bit of damage there. I'll be quickly here. Smooth riding under fire. Those Cosmic Idiot does alert the position away, and Smooth still getting chipped down. Used a couple of heals to maintain their health and not go down. Oh, but there it is. Cornflakes finally finds the kill. Snack looking for the refrag, doesn't get it. And again, just trying to hold down this objective, limiting the vision in onto A with that shield. Oh, God. Gosh, I can't remember the name. I gotta memorize the names of all the gadgets. The beauty of that is that Sneck can easily pop out, challenge anyone as soon as they hear audio cues. A little risky, of course, but there is plenty of attackers just around the corner. There's the breach. Avoiding breaking through this door. I really do not want to take the risk, and it makes sense considering there's a defender tucked in. Sir Spoon holds things down, finds a shot through. It's a quick peek out coming in. Cornflakes battling against Snake. They'll quickly drop back. Sir Spoon playing aggressive here, pushing in as shots through the wall come through. Smooth finally goes down. I think those shots actually connecting. But Flawless chipped down 3-2, and Echoholics, well, they take the lead. In a lot of ways, this game is very familiar to the Rainbow Six Siege or Counter-Strike with the economy phase, where you buy and sell, and or don't sell, but you buy weapons. You get money by finding kills, destroying utility, planting the bomb. All of that gets you cash so you can buy more weapons. 2 objectives to attack, obviously. I should have explained this at the start, because Breachers is going to be a brand new game to a lot of people tuning in. But, hey, it should also be pretty familiar to you. It is quite literally Rainbow Six Siege in VR. A lot of the mechanics are similar, minus, of course, the hero shooter element. But still, players, I suppose Siege and Counter-Strike, a mix of both. Either way, a fantastic combo that ends up being a pretty well-liked shooter, even amongst folks that aren't historically into shooters. It's just a very smooth bit of game that they've developed here from Triangle Factory, and we're happy to be, again, hosting the VRML League with it. Preseason just starting here. The first game that I've ever cast. A heavy stack coming in from the likes of Echoholics on top of A. Means that anyone else roaming around doesn't necessarily have great coverage. Felty gonna be that one sort of attacker that is forward positioning. And they're in a full-on battle here to hold down this long hallway. As I say that, a big rotation has swung through. Victor Ashton Sneck crashing into A side. As shots come in from Smooth, Sneck, FaZe, they're all crashing into the objective. Walls detonated. Cosmic trying to hold things down. They'll go down from Smooth. Suddenly Flighty has to hold down or retake A, honestly. A off objective. They'll go down to a roaming attacker, and now Felty alone. Ooh, they'll spot. Nice crouch underneath those shots. Smooth continues to push through the forward linchpin of the attack. Echoholics will go up 5-2. First to 7. We got to swap sides. First to 7 takes the map. Winner of the series takes both maps. Second floor entry point here, and we can see Spoon, Bays, Smooth, all rotating around pretty heavily. And obviously identifying certain entry points that they're going to want to make as a team. Duo making their way through the window, and you can see them gesturing where Sneck should go, covering the bottom floor in case of an aggressive breach on the defensive side, but that's not what they're going to see when they push into this objective. Oh, a great breach from Victor as they crash through off of the distraction. There's Sir Spoon on the back. A fantastic coordinated pinch in from the from Echoholics here on the offense. They'll find 3 kills right away at the cost of 2. They are breaching into B. Flashes coming in. Sneck around the corner. Cornflakes popping up for the kills. Their head will get popped. Tire Tongue finds one. The push in from Sir Spoon. It's a beautiful thing. Take a look at the KDs for the first time this afternoon. And it's, well, because Sir Spoon is 12-3 on the round there. Just a round away from Echoholics taking our first map. And, well, maybe starting a new chapter in their brand. Reaching out into Breachers. We don't swap sides in this game, only after 6 rounds have been played. Excuse me, 7 rounds. No, 6. Because they've taken 2 offensive wins so far on the Echoholics side. Pretty nice spread coming in, though, as they're going to try and pinch in from the left and, from the, I guess I don't have a mini-map, the north and east sides. I haven't disabled the mini-map or anything, right? Oh, okay. We're learning here. Either way, what started off as a pretty close battle has now really opened up into Echoholics' favor, and that is largely due to that economy element. The more you win, the more comfortable you can sit in that economy. Does look like we have SMG buys coming in from Flawless. Several ARs on the end of the likes of Echoholics, and it's going to be definitely a bit of a challenge, although still a solid opening for Flawless. Victor trying to find shots through the wood onto Flight and coming very close to those connecting. A lot of the barriers, a lot of the walls, penetrable, detonatable. The breach does come in from Sneck and Spoon. They're going to find their kill onto A. That's going to force rotations around to this objective as utility comes in. That looks like an unpulled flash. Not sure what happened there. That one was definitely pulled, as that's going to blind Cosmic Idiot around the corner. A nice push from Sir Spoon. Finds one Flight. He has to rotate off. They're going to be still tucked in through the doorway, ready to go if this defuse comes through. I think that's what they're waiting for. They're waiting on the retake. There's the EMP plant. Spoon still has the angle over the top. Crouched and tucked in and Flight. He's not going to be ready for this. There's the around the corner Spoon. Spoon pops up. Sneck and Spoon. Great job tag teaming this. And Sneck's going to find the final kill, saving the round. That could have been a 1-2 punch. Could have been the comeback, the claw back in for the likes of Flawless. But instead, it's going to be Echoholics taking all of our first map this afternoon. I do apologize for this replay. My fault entirely, but a brief intermission as we do prep for our next round. Map number 2, and Echoholics again leading comfortably 7-2 off of a map 1 win. A full reset, monetary and map-wise, all coming through here. I do wonder if we're also going to see any subs coming through from any of the players. Giving the teams the go-ahead so they can jump into the second map whenever they're ready. But certainly a solid map 1 to kick things off. And again, Enforcers coming up big. We do have KDs here, so we can take a quick gander at those before they go away and we jump into our next round. Leave those up for you to soak in and enjoy. 15-4 coming in from Sir Spoon. Definitely the MVP. And what were good starts for Felty and Tire. Just a rough round throughout the course of that. Either way, Echoholics definitely coming out strong here in our opening, well, my first recorded match. I do wonder if we actually will be a few minutes here as these players grab some water, take a quick break, and get ready for our next map. But I have given the teams the go-ahead, so I think we will cut to a brief intermission. We'll use all the scenes here in our first show. And when we come back, it will be map 2. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, everybody. We are here for the start of Round 1, Map 2. Appreciate you all patiently, well, I guess not really waiting. This is a recording, the one of view that will not be actually live. But we'll pretend like it is live regardless. So we appreciate you patiently waiting while we had that intermission. And we are now just about ready to jump back in again to the action. The bye phase coming to an end here. Shots getting fired here on second floor. An early kill up the stairs from Flighty. Apologies there as I was getting my controller fixed. I see some more action coming in from Bay soon enough as they're holding down the bottom floor from entry as Cornflakes and Tire do work their way down. The breach up top does draw Bay's attention slightly. Corn will go down, but Tire with the quick refrag over the top. Cosmic Idiot looks for shots down towards Sneck, and they almost do find them. There's the ankles. Chewed up. Victoria Ashton trying to hold things down to Smooth. Makes an effort to push into the top floor, getting aggressive on defense. That ends up costing them as Flawless, if the swap teams, will open things up nicely on round 1. It does also look like, because I went to the wrong seen it reset scores. So let's fix that. It's actually the other way around. Apologies. Oops. I know I missed the action there, but I am just trying to... just technical difficulties. Echoholics took 7. He took 2. Oh, no. 2. There we go. Now we're sorted. Now you can see the updated score lines of each map. All right, well, we're learning. We're testing. It's the point of the preseason. You will see mistakes being made pretty consistently for the first couple of weeks. Eventually our team will have that practice they need, just like these teams will have the practice they need, and we'll start seeing better and better rounds from everyone. I do wonder what button I had pushed. Yeah, I think intermission reset all of the scores would be my guess. So I guess we'll just never go to break. Into round 2 we go. Quick breach uncontested. There'll be more of the entry from flight that's going to become the challenge, I think. And a relatively solid defensive setup from Echo here. Nicely tucked in around A and B, not extending too far out. The Echoholics are not going to find, Flawless are not going to find too much overextended defenders here. That's really what you should be looking for out of these higher, more practiced teams, is that discipline. Bay with this peak is taking a big risk. Will actually find Cornflakes though, and Tyre doesn't take the quick recheck, so the reload comes through and Bay is going to be able to hold this one down. Outdoor breach, and Bay is finding more shots as Felty and Tyre try and push their way through. Bay really not making it easy. They need the assistance from the stairs, but everyone here is on the roof or the outside as a live for Flawless right now. Trying a different entry point, but Victor is, or was, looking for that angle. And now Tyre challenging another well-hold position as Victor finds that kill with the pistol. Shutting down Flawless on their entry here. And Melty's looking for other options, but they're not going to find them. A nice defensive hold, 4 alive to the 2. Flawless and shots coming in through the wall towards Flighty, just the audio cues. As time ticks down, 17 seconds left. Flighty just opts to not even bother breaking down that doorway and instead breaches their way into B. They're not going to spot the defender on the left, and Steck's going to scoop up that kill with the pistol. Felton finally does break through, and looks like time is up. Felty's still here, finds a kill just before the round ends, though, but otherwise, Echoholics do take the round. Alright, so far we've been using the controller. Let's go back to maybe a platform I'm a little more familiar with the cameras. I haven't adjusted any of the key bindings here though, so it may not be as solid, but I think the free cam work should be a little bit more smooth. Anyway. We are headed into round 3. Felty gonna make the initial breach. Won't find much resistance here, but will eventually have to make their way into Smooth, who is defending, although their hand doesn't seem to be reacting well. There it is. They've got their gun in hand now. Not ready for Felty, who's already made their way through. They're going to be a quick retreat out. And a wise choice as Sneck has quickly rotated here for the refrag and will not find anyone home. Felty then breaches through the 3rd floor, and they're going to reunite with the rest of their team. Try and make their entryway down into this objective, which is currently held by Bay. Seemingly very aware of the threat that Cosmic and Cornflakes present. Nice pick up there from Bay as they scoop up one, dropping down. For the ankles of the next one, and they almost get their head chopped off for the risk they took there. Challenging again. Cornflakes almost has it this time. Bay, very little health. Sneck has come to reinforce, and the challenge comes in right as Cornflakes comes in with the reload. Comes down to a 3v2. Echoholics looking to put up another round on the board. The early rounds again went well for Flawless. They won their pistol round last map as well. Breach pushing in to A. Really only held by Sneck right now, so it seems to be the right choice. Sneck's going to fly out off the audio cue. Catches the double and a beautiful distraction. Rounds that, finishes that round off with a nice double, and very well done for Echoholics. Another point in the books. Looking to secure the series win here off of the 2nd map. I do believe we play out the 3rd map out in the preseason. We'll see how teams enjoy that, but all of the rounds end up mattering and determining how much you go up or down in rank. See what the defensive plan is here as everyone swaps out a couple of different utility pieces between grenades and health, and yeah, whoever's got the cash is supplying it. But a lot of utility, a lot of grenades, a couple of slows, a couple of slow traps. It is getting pretty down to the wire. Our first drone coming in from Flawless. Quickly scooped up by Bay. So far the entry looking to be through this main doorway here. 2nd floor detonated. Tire and Flighty are already into A. Everyone focused over here in the corner. They've sort of let go of their A defense, and they're in. Smooth, maybe aware of this with audio cues, as they're above on the 3rd floor, but Tire tosses a nade and should find another kill. Maybe regretting throwing that nade. Sneck finally goes down. Bay's still alive, though, and they will get scooped up. Felty battling against Bays on the backside here as Bays will get a heal in. Smooth does get scooped up over there. I was wondering how they were surviving with Tire so close. A quick headshot, a nice refrag. Flawless are back into this. a big round for them. Going to set them up nicely going into their next attack. A lot of utility bought and purchased by the likes of Echoholics. But we've seen this score line before. And we've seen Echoholics take the first map 7-2. So, obviously, economy, different. Especially, again, with Echoholics going in with very little. Actually should be an eco round for them where they won't spend much on items, utility. And you can see on the other side, everyone coming in, SMGs, frags, health. Well equipped for the attack here. Excuse me, ARs and 2 SMGs. I think. Gosh, I gotta know the weapons better too, huh? It'll come with time. Flighty navigating Cosmic over here for the push. Uh-oh, I don't think they meant to do that. And Spoon with a big double. A botched entry, and Spoon should be able to pick some stuff up here off of the floor. They're going to throw a nade out. So yeah, he doesn't want that. He wants that. A big pickup again off of the eco round. A double kill with Digital Bay here now. Finds another tire. Looking for the refrag. Almost cushions Bay down and does find the kill. Gets pinged on their way out. Smooth and Spoon are pushing in. Smooth might try and find shots from the back end. The full push coming in though. Spoon just around the corner. Tire gets headshot. Gonna be up to Felty alone. Outside. Have the notification of position there. A very aggressive rotating defense here is looking for this final attacker. And it can be risky. And it can't pay off. The duo finds the kill, getting aggressive. That'll be another round into Echoholics' pocket. Appreciate you all stopping in, tuning in, enjoying the action so far this afternoon. Map 2 definitely proving to be a solid bit of back and forth, and I do think that I'm feeling a little bit more comfortable on the mouse and keyboard, at least with the free cam, something I am very familiar with. Lots of hours behind the onward camera. Ultimately, there's not too many differences with this. Hopefully we'll get a couple of improvements as well, and it'll be much easier to track the action across the battlefield. But for now, I have essentially all the tools we need to put on a good quality broadcast, and we'll have to see again how this defense sets up. No one really in position right now as they're swapping weapons and utilities still. The rest of the offense is the question as well. Does look like they're slowly making their ways in. Cosmic the only one. Smooth getting so aggressive. Trying to swing out here looking for that kill. They're going to catch Cosmic Idiot off guard. They will take some damage for it, but a quick heal gets them back in order. Tire rotates out and looks for the refrag, but Sir Spoon also getting aggressive. Two main killers. His utility comes in. A Fallout Brawl on objective ends in a 1-for-1 trade. Audio cues being put out as Spoon rotates in. They're going to catch the intruder. Cornflakes goes down. And it's up to the duo Flighty, who gets quickly scooped up. Victor Ashton through that hole. Puts Tyre alone, getting pushed by Smooth. They won't find the kill, and Echoholics. Well, you got to see me do that whole round. Classic. That was a commentary round. Where we put me over the game. Yeah, I need the ability to bind cameras and press a button to go to the act, to go to gunshots. With those two things, we are in business with this casting. We'll have a fantastic production on our hands. Until then, I will adapt, and we will again have a good quality show for you. I do have the score line not messed up. That's right. No, I do have it messed up. We have swapped sides. I don't have it messed up, but we swapped sides after 6 rounds. Echoholics are now on the attack, and this score line feels familiar to our first map. The pistol rounds historically gone to Flawless. Let's see if we can get another one. Full entry as Bay Spoon takes some damage. Water and Felty trying to hold off this entry, but they're getting picked off from the top floor. Nades coming down onto Felty. Unsure of where this attack is being leveraged at them. And Victor dropped down. They'll drop down into their demise. A trio here ready and waiting. Smooth trying to fight this. Does catch one over the top. Flighty is going to re-peek. They're not going to catch Smooth here. Victor, full health, drops in, takes some damage, hold things off. Felty rotates quickly around, catches one. No one here from Smooth or anyone home to fend this off. And Flighty and Felty so low in this 1v2. Smooth could definitely clutch this up for the team. But Felty is trapped, essentially, on this tight corner. Risk pushing out and catches Smooth. A beautiful 1-2 push from Flight and Felty, and they do take their pistol round again. Flawless with a solid opening. I suppose what this comes down to is how well does Flawless manage their economy, especially after wins, because they seem to really kind of give things back to their opponent. Once they do take that first round, they're not able to really break through into the later rounds. That, to me, is a potential indicator of a lack of economy management. So, clearly going heavy into this round. But what does the entry look like for the likes of Echoholics? A triple breach setup. And again, the stealth crash in from Victor. Looks like a trip mine catches Cornflakes. No, it's a shotgun where Victor quickly finds the refrag to the back of the head. They'll pick up that shotgun and use it to their advantage in the rest of this push. Outside Flighty goes. Victor catches the back of him. Tyre and Water have to hold this thing down, and the push is coming in. Shots to the back of Water. Tyre is set on a rotation. At least to cover A. The breach pinged from Smooth. One breach, two, the push. Victor is stealthed again, catches a kill. Water doesn't spot Victor stealth, and that's going to be the double. Echoholics add one to their round again, shutting down what otherwise should have been a solid round from Flawless coming off of that last round win. But either way, a big economy shift, and we've seen that once this goes into Echoholics' favor, they start to take the rounds. To me, again, it's an indicator that maybe Echoholics not as necessarily comfortable with the pistols as they are with some of the other guns. Top floor entry available for the likes of Echoholics. Obviously, we have a heavily defended entryway here from Flawless, though. Everyone's stacked up mostly around the backside of B, it seems. Afraid to enter in a heavily modded up gun there. Throws the nade under the door and ends up defusing it. They'll push in comfortably again on the backside. The stealth coming in from Victor. Whitey here on the corner doesn't get that stealth tricked up, but they do get quickly refragged. Tyre tries to swing wide. Felty's coming in looking for some action. They'll catch the rest of the Echoholics team. Smooth riding with the pickup there. Tire tongue goes down. Cornflakes on the short corner, and Spoon swings for the double. A beautiful 1-2 punch. Looking for the three. Can they find it? It's going to be Water as they drink in the final kill. Get the plant. Get that cash into the pocket of their team and lock in another round. One more to go for Echoholics to take map 2, lock in the series win, and start off their career in Breachers with a bang. Preseason doesn't impact things too much. No prize pool aligned to it. It's really intended for us to iron in everything from the way we play the rounds, the rules, get community feedback on everything that we've done this season, streaming to YouTube, putting up YouTube videos, going to X Stadium, and then compiling all of that data for the best Season 1 that we can debut. So, you know, through any technical hiccups we have, we appreciate you bearing with us. And so far, my first foray into Breachers has been nothing but exciting. Echoholics. And for me, I'm surprised to... I guess I shouldn't be surprised. They are a group of friends and players that have been around, have met in person. They have that strong bond as a team. They're able to play any game together competitively, and that's clearly on display here. Breach from Snack. Does quickly alert a couple of defenders looking for potential angles. Slows set up on entryways through this point, though. So how do Victor and Snack breach down? That's the question. Rest of the defense positioned pretty heavily away from B. But this could catch Smooth and Sir off guard, and that's probably the intention. Victor's still alive, but barely. Smooth makes their entry, and Water finds the kill. Bays drops in for the refrag. Spoon following it up, but 1-2. Bay doesn't find. Finally does find Felty there. A little bit of a passing of the ships in the wind, or the mist, whatever. A, though, now heavily defended by the duo, but B is wide open, and Echoholics should have a free and clear entry into that. Flighty and Tyre have found a couple of kills so far this series, and so they are going to be a team. If they are this is a duo to retake this is going to be this one. And that's information. It's information for Fly to work with. We'll find the back of Bay, which is big. Has to find the double here. Gets the 2. Can't find the 3 pieces. Sneck scoops it up. And Echoholics will take map number 2. Solid performance coming in from the likes of Echoholics again to lock in their second map. Map number 3 going to take us to... Oh, I can't read, it's too small. Skyscraper to round off the series. And I'll just go ahead and give the teams the ready on our end, but I'm sure they're going to want a quick breather after a long series. We're going to try and press the intermission button again, and it might cut the recording again, but this is what we do. We're testing and learning. So to the credits we go, to the intermission. And we are back for map number 3 of this series. Echoholics already taking the first 2 maps, which we'll now have to update the scores. Both 7-2. And we now go into map number 3. See how Echoholics fare on Skyscraper. They'll start on the defense. Flawless on the attack. And we're going to have Flawless refocus here as they try and take Skyscraper for map 3. Again, in the way that VRML rankings work is the more rounds you win, the more you go up in rank, or the more you go down, the less you go down in rank. So in this case, if Flawless managed to take this 3rd map and win a couple of rounds, they will go down in rank less from this loss than if they were to lose this 3rd map and lose all 3 maps. So good entry in from Water. Victor Ashton alone in a 1v1 with Water full health and Victor on the retake. Water also has a few utility pieces available to them with a heal. And so Victor had a long road to go, and it's going to be another pistol round into Flawless's hands. Echoholics need to work on their pistols, clearly. Update the scores here. And a little swap coming in. Flighty buying everyone the guns they need and now asking for one themselves. They're putting attachments on everyone's guns, using all of their ammo. They weren't asking for another gun. They were asking for the gun to put an attachment on it. Wow. This is optimized spending here. Getting the whole team's sights on their guns. Either optimized or wasteful, we'll have to see. You know, do those extra attachments, do those sights that ultimately cost $200, $300 Cash. Do those get the results for Flawless? Good breach down. Pings come in, and a good swing from Bay. Catches one. An all-out brawl at TDM as Bay scoops up another, trying to push through. Water on the tight corner. Gonna swing wide, looks for one, looks for the double, and finds it. Can't get the third. Snack with a refrag. And we're seeing from Echoholics good coordination, good quality teamwork. They're staying together. And I think that's what's really enabling them to win rounds, even when they don't have the economy to win them. This round in particular, Sneck is in a 1v1, has the health advantage. Bit of utility down on the ground as well. EMP on the floor, getting pinged. So as long as they hold this EMP, it's going to be tough. And they hear the weapon swaps. They find the kill in time. That little bit of extra health definitely pays off for the likes of Sneck. And Echoholics right back into it with another round in their pocket. Again, a gander at the economy. You can see utility and pieces getting swapped around here with Flawless and the breadwinners, so to speak. Snack with a lot of cash in the pocket. You can see a couple of beggars lining up this next door for some utilities, some attachments. They have all sorts of utility on their belt here. Round starts shortly, though, so they're going to have to deploy it. Snack already dishing out pings, anticipating a breach here, but the focal point is not on the initially coming in through B. Seems to be on a long road to A. Through the top floor, interestingly enough. Drop down right into the shots of Sir Spoon. Flighty falls down next, and Spoon should have heard that as well, so they'll revisit this angle. Ooh, could have been an opportunity there. Looks like a disconnect coming in on the likes of Flawless, as Kenny is a bot for this team. Bot almost finds a double as they look for the shots. Over the top. Doesn't find much. And Flighty alone and trying to make their way through what is a heavily fortified defense. Everyone waiting. Several shots coming through there with Sir Spoon on that upper floor. And Echoholics take a commanding round number 3. Hopefully Flawless can get their 5th in, or maybe they won't, and kind of succumbing to their reality that they are going to lose this series, and Echoholics continue to take rounds. Again, every round does matter, so I'd love to see Flawless. Oh, there they are. Cornflakes is back. Just a connection issue. I don't know what I've stumbled into here, but it seems to be a bit of a wavy dance party. And as the round begins, the waviness dissipates, and they continue to defend. Is that a team kill? No, Spoon catches one just through the corner. Not sure how those shots connected. Oh, there's a quick peek out from Victor just like that. And Spoon now again on the short corner. Swings around, a risky swing considering the shotgun is there to the face. Nice kill for Tire. On top of that, they're going to make their way into the toilets. Take a quick rest. A long way to go if they do opt to push in from that bottom floor. A lot of ground to cover, and it's well patrolled and defended currently. The shotty does not prevail there. And the final kill coming in from Bays as the EMP pushes in. Echoholics running away with the series here. 3-1 in map 3. Each time, the only 2 rounds that have been won by Flawless have been those pistol rounds. No, actually, I think they took 3 in the third. Oh, they took 3 in the third map, so I do have the score wrong. We'll update it. There we go. Rounds matter. Like I said, it's important to keep track of them. Bi-phase ticks down. No wave party here for Echo this time, although it did work out well enough for them last round. Trip Mine has caught a couple of kills. Slows around A. If anything, B seems a little bit lacking on the defensive side of things. Already a kill coming in as Base scoops up the head. Another down in the main hallway. Echoholics continue to clean through this Flawless team. Water now should be hearing this defense pushing him on the second floor. Shotgun in hand. They'll find the back of Victor for one, but can't follow up with the second, and Victor's able to turn and find the refrag. Spoon hits Victor with a bit of a heal. And we look for the rest of this offense, where it's Cornflakes, the alone attacker, who gets hunted down by the entirety of this defense. I say offense because Echoholics are on the attack, taking rounds. Economy completely in their control. Very little that this Flawless team can do at this stage. You know, it's at this point either limited SMG buys with utility. There's no real room for economy, and frankly, if you actually you have to spend everything you can get, because with this round, it's the last round before they swap sides, back to pistols, reset the economy. So, yeah, a pretty tough loss to be going into here for Flawless. Much more comfortable loadout coming in on the side of Echoholics. Fully kitted ARs, full utility with heals for nearly everybody on the team. Definitely, again, going to be a tough breach for the Flawless offense, but we'll see how they do. And a nice 1-2 punch. Crashing through the door. And the bottom floor of a Spoon swings wide to find the kill. There's another. Bays now in a fight. Spoon goes down. Smooth hunting for more up top as Bays fends off this bottom floor push. Beautiful headshot onto Cornflakes. Puts them into a 4v1. Tire investing heavily into the SMG does catch one. The hand grip, the silencer, everything going into this last round for him. Can't break through Bay. And it's going to be a 5-1 round into the pockets of Echoholics. We swap sides. And 2 rounds away from them locking in this series with a 3-map win. Again, a beautiful debut for the Echoholics team. Coming off of Echo Arena, going away, a fantastic booth and presence at VRML Con 2023, and really good to see them continuing along with VRML and, frankly, doing quite well here in Breachers in this first map for them. Definitely a team we're going to want to keep an eye on. I can see them really developing out strategies, entryways, coordinated entries, that sort of thing. Oh, there's the kill coming through. Opening things off again with that pistol round lead for Flawless. Smooth trying to see where those shots came from. Back inside objective, everyone tucked in tight. Wonder why we don't see this kind of defensive setup from them when it comes time for the normal rounds. Seems to work very well for Echo. Nade and flash. 1-2 punch. Water pushes through and Spoon over the top saves Sneck's life. Tire's going to challenge things next. They'll catch a bunch of lead to the head. And this duo keeping things together here on their push in. Flighty almost down, has a slice of health as rounds come through the wall, nearly catching them. And yeah, it is pings and then shots from Sneck through the wall at those pings. That's how they're doing that. That's how accurate these bullets coming through the wall are. Still, though, the opening pistol round for Flawless looking good, as they're looking to push this up 2-5. Oh, and Felty catches a full head of rounds there. Quick untangle spin, I would think, from Sneck as they do try and make their way in. Everyone tucked in over at A, so a relatively free and easy entryway in here. Flighty on the tight corner is going to find the kill, and the dead body through the door maybe distracting them, but another pistol round into the hands of Flawless, continuing to take them consistently throughout this series. The trouble has been, though, once we're past that pistol round, and even when Echo get their hands on SMGs, they become significantly more effective. So we'll see how they do on this entryway, but we are seeing SMGs getting picked up, a couple of pistols and utility. Definitely a bit of a lighter round. On the buys coming in from this team. Spoon just threw the EMP off the side, and I thought that was it, and I think Smooth did too for a second, but we got the whole team set up over here on this side entry. Second floor breach should be easy. It's going to be the bottom floor that gives him trouble. We have shots coming in from the second floor through a breached hole. Tyre's going to be swinging this, though, and shutting it down. And it's a quick double. Absolutely denying the effectiveness through that hole there. 2v3. 2v4, excuse me, is Flawless looks good here. A nice swing from Spoon. Catches big help on the Tire, but it's not enough. As Sneck here battles against Melty outside the reload, and it's not going to be there. And Melty finds the kill, and Flawless get another third point on the board. And, well, they are clawing their way back into this. They've got the economy in their favor at this stage. As you get into the deeper rounds, more money is allocated into your pockets, though, and so you are seeing some ARs getting picked up. No utility for the most part, though. And Bay will be making their break through the only door, excuse me, only window into the objective. It leaves, obviously, a lot of potential to get scooped up by the likes of Flighty, who is tucked in here and waiting. Oh, but there's the breach, and there's the kill. Bay catches him. Lucky there was no trap, as they didn't check for the trip mine there. Smooth got that kill from the hole in the top. Yeah. Up through the position given away. Smooth going to nullify that. B is wide open for entry here. Smooth and Bays are not going to make their way to it, though. They're going to instead shift over to A, and oh, they found that final kill. Didn't even see it happen behind us. What could be the final round of the set. Whole series coming in a little under about an hour. Around an hour. Maybe an hour and 30. Not too bad. You can definitely see the potential for significantly longer series, around 2 hours, just like we do have with Onward, but that's simply more action, more rounds. Love to see it. Cornflake sets up in a distant corner. Way off objective. Not sure what the plan is here, but maybe trying to throw off this team. There's the full breach. Victor definitely practiced with that stealth and breach tactic. Seems to be something that Echoholics really do like, and it's worked out well for Victor so far. Flighty with a nice hold. Will get identified. Flashes and utility are coming in. Has rotated off the initial position. Could catch a quick double here, but Spoon with a beautiful snapshot shuts that down. More utility coming in. As Spoon begins to push in towards B. EMP is planted. The first time I think we've seen that really happen on the Echoholics side. They've really just been going for the kills. But this forces the retake from Water and Tire. Last two on defense. Smooth looking for those kills. Finds one. Can they get Water? No, they can't. There's a quick pickup on the backside, though, and Echoholics take the full series. with a final map 7-3. That'll be it for us here on the desk. My first cast into Breachers. Definitely a lot learned. Numbers are important to have. I think I prefer mouse and keyboard at the end of the day. But that's the beauty of the preseason. It's not just me that's learning and adapting and evolving. It's everyone that we bring into the casters team, everyone that's playing in this league. Sure, some people have put in a lot of time already into Breachers, but, man, it is the beauty of discovery here with a brand new preseason at our footsteps. Do be sure to tune in Saturday at 5:30 p.m. PST and Sunday at 12 p.m. PST this weekend and for the future 4 weekends where we will be live here on YouTube and X Stadium, which is an app you can download on the Quest or Quest 2. We also will be live here on YouTube consistently throughout the course of this preseason, not just on the weekends. Those weekends are simply when we're going to be going to X Stadium as well. But we will have broadcasts here regularly on YouTube, so please do subscribe and follow the channel. We're going to end up getting out team interviews, highlight reels, everything on this channel as well. So it is going to be your one-stop shop. We're hopefully going to have event notifications for when streams are going to be live. And so you really should be able to find everything you need to catch Breachers action on this YouTube channel. That's going to be it for us here, though, on the desk. We're really doing an Inception thing here with my recording being the replay, but lessons learned. Thanks for tuning in. We'll be signing off. Until next time, stay classy. I think we have the wrong...